welcome back. So we are going to continue our lesson from our last video where we've added in the extra features to it, something like creating a contact form for people to have access to your company info. So this is the contact form that we just created. So all that you have to do is just add extra features to it. Now we are going to add, in the previous lesson I said we were going to add in image rollover. Image rollover means that whenever you put your pointer on it, the picture will change automatically without clicking. It will just change into a different image. So all that I have to do is just delete this image or clean this image from the image holder. So I'll have it like this. Now I've removed that. So I'll just have to go back to insert, go for media. So when I come to media, I have extra options already, but I need this. I need rollover or image. So I'll just have to choose. So immediately I click there, I will have this option. But before that, let me clean this image option over there. So I'll go back. I will choose rollover. So the rollover options will come for me. So I have the original image, then the next image. So I'll pick the image. I want it to change from this to this. So these are the image that I will need from it. Then I will have a link. If the person click on the image, if the person clicked, it should open to something. It should open to a site. So I'll just have to use this one for the meantime. Later we'll create a page for it, then we'll link it to that page. So I will just have to click OK, then wait for a while. Now immediately I finish with it, you see that the page, the image rollover will fill the whole content. That means that the size is too big for the content area, so I'll just have to reduce that image. So I have to reduce the image settings from this. So I'll make it 200, then 185. So it's going to be something like this. So it just reduce it. So I'll still have to expand it to fit the CS content. So I've fixed it into that one. So I'm done with that. Now let's see in our browser. So let's go to about us. So you see that immediately I put the cursor on it, the image will change. So I have access to it to click. If I click, it should open something for me. So this is what we mean by what image rollover. This one is done when you've placed your pointer on it. Okay. But in our next lessons ahead of us, we'll be creating a flash images. We want the image to be what to change automatically without putting your cursor on it. Whenever you open the page, the pictures will start to what changing on your web page. So we'll be creating that one too. But this one is for what pointer over. If you put your pointer on it, then the image will automatically immediately remove it from it, it will go off. So this is how we create a rollover in an image. So if you want the person to know that this is an image rollover, you just have to stick something under it. Maybe put your cursor on it to change the image or view the next image. Place your pointer on it to view the next image. So you create a text under it for this option. So this is how we create image rollover in your web. If you have any question, you can give it us, then we also will help you to understand it. Any more question? If there's no question, we'll continue. So let's move to the next lesson. Now I'm teaching you this step by step, so that you will understand them very well. That is why I've taken my time to go through one by one. So after this one, you are going to combine them to build or to construct a correct website. So if you learn a lot of things and you have to work with it. So put it in your mind that in Dreamweaver, if you want to use your code section, you can what? Insert your code. But using the drag and drop options will be better. This one will help you to finish on time. Apart from that, we have so many website designing softwares. We have online softwares there. We have online websites that you can go there and will create the site automatically. Immediately you finish with it, we publish it to go there, but that one will not last for long. Some websites last for about 6 months, 3 months, then you need to purchase it. So this is how we insert a rollover in our website. If you have any question, you still have access to ask if creating a rollover. Now let's create something different. Now let's move to contact. Now in the contact area, we've created a portion that someone can contact us by using for this contact form. So we want the person to send us a message. Whatever he or she has in his mind, he can give it us. So I'll just have to reduce this CSS command tag. So I'm going to reduce it so that I'll have a portion for the contact info. So I'll go to my layout and choose the div command table, so that I'll put my address, the location and everything. So I will just choose a color for it. Choose a color for it, then I will start typing location. So I'll have my location. Alright, so let me go back. Then I'll insert the location. So I will just insert Cape Coast. Cape Coast RPT. That's Polytech. Polytech School. Or Polytech School. Then I'll insert Central region. Then I'll have my contact. So telephone. So these are the details that the person can use to contact us. Then I will insert the email. So this is the email that the person can use to contact if the person doesn't want to use uh, have the debit card address, debit card address. So 50 plus 02 plus 8332. So the person can use this word to have access to us. So this is it. But we need to reduce the settings of the contact forms because we've made changes to it. So I'll go back and I will change it to, let me put it 54. Then I will also use this one 55. I'll change this one to 55. So I'll save it and go back to the browser to see how it's changed. So it goes down. Let me go to this one, make it 45. Let me make it 8, 48. So I'll go back and refresh the page. So the page is not, the content is not coming. So let me see. Okay, still not coming. So I need to reduce it. So I'll make it 40. So I have my 40 here. So this is my contact form with the location. So these are the things that you can put. So you, in your layout, as we made mention, you have access to what to design it anyhow you want. Layout, we have so many layouts for different pages. It depends upon what you are building for the website. So if you can see, you have different layout. When it comes to contact, you have a different layout. When it comes to services, you have a different layout over here. So it depends upon what you are building. Then you choose the right layout for the content. So we're going to learn our lesson here. Then in our next video, we'll be adding extra features to it. If you have any question, you still have access. So Dreamweaver is a very easy and simple software for you to use to design your web application. If you have any question, you can still send us feedback, comment on everything. So let's see if we can add. We have extra minute left. So at the services, we can do any changes. Now let let's come to media. So when you come to media, especially insert, the insert gives you access to what to add up extra features. So whatever that you want to add in your website, you have access to what to choose. Now you can see that we have flash video, flash paper, flash button, and stuff. All these things you have access to what to insert. So by the end of the Dreamweaver tutorials, we'll be going through some of this content, the most important ones that you may need. The rest you need to go through to them one by one. So when it comes to modify means if you want to make changes to your CSS, that's the arrangement of the website, you can have access to it. So if I click it, it give me the CSS options. So I have it here, I can do whatever that I want to do on it. So modify gives you access to what to make changes to your page, your CSS and stuff. So you can use any of these text. You have table over here, you have image. So whatever that you want to make changes to it, you have access by using the word modify. Then the text also gives you access of what changing your font style, testing alignment, list, font style, size, change size and colors. All those things you can what use it when you are designing a website. So some of the menus I may not go through because you've been going through in your previous lessons, which is the where the excellent access, you know all how